Just got the car back from the dyno. I didn't actually go this time. We were doing some other things. Picked up some power on the top end. Not like overall horsepower, but the power keeps going longer. So it should be much better for tomorrow. We were having a problem at the track yesterday where we were getting hung up for like 7,500 RPM and it wasn't pulling the extra RPM. So we're kind of just maxed out on horsepower for the grip we had. And we felt like we wanted to drive it with that grip. So we wanted to find some more power up top to kind of be able to bring up that wheel speed a little bit higher. So they found that. They found another like 50 horsepower and like 70 foot-pounds of torque, which on an NA motor is huge. Again, not like overall more power, but you know, a power band that goes further. So I'm excited about it. Should make our power band another 600 or 700 RPM bigger, which is huge in the grand scheme of things. So pretty stoked on that. And today's pretty much a chill day. Just kind of hang out and relax a little bit before the weekend gets started. So we have to get our Nittos mounted on here, so we're in the parking garage pulling the fronts off and getting those so we can go over to the track and use their tire machine and mount up some tires. And then we're going to come back, pop them on, and we'll be good to go for next week. So that way we're ready to go ahead of time. Should be good. Should be solid.
Let me wipe that off your belly real quick.
Oh yeah, it's splattering now already.
I think it got in my hair.
It's in my ear.
All videos and reviews right now.
Yeah, I think we just gotta work on the technique a little bit. The money shot's gotta be where it's like the tip of the canvas.
Northeast. Northeast Philly right there now.
She's better at spray paint than I am. Yes, sir. Thanks. Do my job for me. What's up, YouTube? How you doing? Just in case. I just do things with it.
Oh, there's the trail you're talking about. The happy trail.
Oh no, my gloves!
The happy trail.
Oh no! Too soon, Ron.
Too soon, Junior.
Oh, Brian said walk away.
Need starting fluid.
That's what this is. We gotta get it in there, though. Oh, my shoe. Yeah. This is way too much of a stretch.
It's releasing the
So we just got done driving, qualified 10th, I think, with an 88, which is cool. It's my birthday. I was born in 88. We got an 88. That's cool. I'm trying to eat while I'm walking to autograph signing. And but the car's good. We found some extra power, and we found a better power band, and we did it right before qualifying, so that was good. Everything worked on the car as it should. The first run I went a little overzealous. Got the wall, knocked the trunk off. I was like wheel deep and ash cheeks deep. And you know, second run was a little bit lamer, but more concise. I got 1 point more with an 88. And yeah, pretty stoked on everything. Sign some autographs real quick. First, I'm gonna plow this food into my mouth real quick. we just went out against Federico, and I come into the first turn. I let off the throttle. I get on the throttle, and all of a sudden this Ferrari's coming up over the front of my hood, and I go into the tire wall at like 60 miles an hour. But luckily there's enough tires there that it had like a soft crumple zone. Drove back, chassis, everything was fine. Just the front end was off. So crew took 3 minutes out of the 10 to fix it. We got back out. He runs over a cone on the restart, so now we've like gone two starts and neither of us have made a lap yet. So we go back again and he goes into the first turn and locks the fronts up, slides off track, and apparently caught on fire. So I just scooted on the inside, completed my lap so I could for sure win, and then we're here, and that's what she looks like.
Jeff Winott leads the end of the top 32 with the bang, and he is in on PC Racing Nitto Tires Sport Performance Mustang.
All right, we're going to have our top 16 now for intros, and then I got to battle Chris Forsberg. We get through him, then we battle Vaughn Gittin Jr., so it'll be a stang bang again, and we'll have some fun out there. I'm stoked that the car's running good, and the team got it fixed. It looks brand new and ready to go. Much better than it did during top 32. And yeah, Ferrari on fire.
Top 16, Chelsea to no pound front, Chris Forsberg in the chain position, throws it down. Second out or so, and now dials it in.
So just went out for top 16 against Chris Forsberg, and it was looking like the same exact setup as Long Beach was in 2016, so I was excited. I had Chris, and if I beat Chris, I moved to Vaughn, and then so on and so forth. So yeah, it was tough. I went in there and I drove as hard as I could, and I just drove too hard, I guess. I'm not really sure at this point, but I'm working on it. Figured it out. Still learning to drive this thing, and it's definitely a learning thing. My mind was not to hit him 10 times in the thing, so I'm still learning and figuring everything out. And that's kind of what the deal is. It's I was hoping that I wouldn't be doing this stuff still, but you know, it is what it is. The team put a whole new front end on the car in a few minutes, and kept the car running all weekend, which was really, really good. My hands are clean, and a lot of work was done. So I definitely big props to the team and everybody that was here to help, and tearing down the rig now, our massive double-sided huge rig. And yeah, kind of a bummer. Vaughn got knocked out too, same deal. Just overdrove it a little bit, and you know, put it into spun out going into turn 2, and you know, my car's a little beat up, but I'm gonna go on the trailer running and driving, and we didn't do any suspension damage besides tie rods all week. So I think we're on the top 16 at Long Beach, better than last year already. And I hope that we can maybe win an event here at Orlando coming up. Later, guys.